Hello, this is the TradeSite U.S. Stocks Futures and Forex Market Preview for the week beginning Sunday the 28th of August, ending Friday the 2nd of September, heading into Labor Day weekend, the official end of summer, and while it has been really horrible, we did get a move on Friday. That was weird, out of the blue. Not the day you would have expected. Here's the dollar index daily chart. So just so you know, we've got a 13 secret sell signal here now on the dollar index. So that's interesting, but obviously at highs. But again, we know what that means. That's a sell signal, so there's nothing else to do about that. I would be cautious on the dollar, and I'm not going to go through the Forex pairs because it wasn't that exciting, but it is what it is. Here's the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market in futures form. So, big day down on Friday, then also we're down now heading into tomorrow. Well, let's just go through the cash indices. So S&P cash, 500 cash down 141 points plus change on Friday after a very dull week before that. NASDAQ 100 down 538.42. Again, not pretty at all. SOX down 172.62. Again, ran into that green stack trend line over and over like 3 times and couldn't get anywhere. The biotech's down 135.71 is what it is. The Russell 2000 down 64 points. The crude oil is currently up to 93.19. It's still nowhere, but we did have that 13 buy signal, and so far it's holding. It's up 13 cents. Gold down $5.30. Doesn't really matter there. The advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ was horrible on Friday. Negative 24.73. Way more stocks down than that. One of the worst of the year. But, there's a lot of bad things going on, and we're trying to get to that. So I think the Fed is trying to say, what we're doing is going to hurt the economy, but we have to do it, and that's fine. I totally get it, but it's going to cost people jobs and other stuff. On the New York, negative 22.28. That's one of the bottom 5 of the year as well. NASDAQ volume was only 4.5 billion shares. This is one thing that's interesting. Volume's not great while we're selling off, and usually it is. So it is what it is, but the VIX spiked $3.78. The trend closes at 1.90, puts the 10-day moving average back to 1.01, which is not tradable for us. Apple loses $6.41. That doesn't look pretty. Watch for that red static trend line to come into play. Amazon down $6.53. We talked about that trigger earlier in the week, and that worked. Meta down $7. Yeah, again, that's nothing pretty there. If that breaks the lows, you should short that crap out of it. Google down $6.31. Big negative day there. Goldman Sachs down $10.09. That's fine. Netflix loses $10.70. That's fine. Peloton down 40 cents, down to $10.61. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, up 85 cents, so bonds up, rates down, but that's just a day. Tesla down $7.98. Zoom loses 4.31, and that that looks ugly. If that cracks the lows, that's a short as heck. The VIX, the VXX, down up 45 cents. By the way, notice that the VXX is no longer tradable, and we're not doing the options on it anymore because it's not the same as it always been because they're no longer doing the extra prints. NVIDIA down 16.53. Nothing pretty there. Bitcoin sitting at 19,000. Oh, look at this. Bitcoin back under 20,000. Okay. And the Dow was down 1,000 points. We don't care about the Dow that much, but it was down 1,000 points. Okay, so in terms of the intra-week action, let's go to 10-minute candles so we can see what the week looks like. And again, it was a super boring week. Gap down Monday, flat, tried to come back Thursday, then sold off Friday on Powell's comments. So you're waiting for a summer Friday, it's not good, right? It doesn't matter. So it was not a pretty week from that perspective. The NASDAQ 100 futures, again, the same thing. It couldn't have been a more boring week until Friday, and that's so out of the blue and not what you would expect. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to get wrapped up in it, but we don't want to deal with that. In terms of whatever's left, in terms of what's going on for the week ahead in the markets, there's almost no data here in the U.S. Flash services PMI at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday. Consumer confidence out of Europe. New home sales at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. German 10-year bond auction. We got durable goods here in the U.S. at 8:30. Pending home sales at 10. Crude oil inventories at 10:30. Retail sales out of New Zealand at whatever that's what. And then we're already on to Thursday. Thursday we got preliminary GDP. That's the second look at that, along with the weekly initial and continuing jobless claims numbers and netted gas, because we have the crude oil inventories on Wednesday, and that's fine. And personal income and spending on Friday, along with core PCE price index, good trade balance, preliminary wholesale inventories. That's an hour before the bell, and then Fed Chair Powell speaks at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, and we have revised University of Michigan sentiment. It's not a big week, and then obviously here's the other thing to remember. We just cleared options expiration for August, about a week ago, right? And so we're done with that summer expiration. But after this next Friday, Monday the 5th of September is a holiday. It's Labor Day, so we will be closed for that, and so it's going to be dead going into that, or it should be. Should have been dead for Friday, though. It wasn't. So I would just say summer's ending, and we're getting into some of the nitty-gritty of elections and budgets and all that stuff. But summer is ending, and people are coming back. So this week could be boring. Friday should be a bust, and then we get back to work. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading week.